Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Jackdash here. Welcome back to Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Now, assuming that I can get everything that I want to get done in this episode done, prepare for one heck of an episode. Don't activate, please. Thank you. Oh. Just love the anticipation aspect of it. You just hear the music, the blue, see the blue particles. You just know he's in the neighborhood. Okay, rude. And then the music just continues in this part. It's as if it's indicating Samus's feeling like no matter where she goes, Dark Samus is following her. It's like the line in the trailer for this game, Hunter or Hunted. A cousin of mine, which, yes, John, I know you're watching, said that he wondered if the music playing in a game indicated how the protagonist was feeling or what they were thinking. Which I agree with. For the most part, anyway. But yeah, like the music for whenever Dark Samus is nearby, it's as if it's implying that Samus can sense whenever Dark Samus is nearby. Just has a sixth sense for her. Which, you know, my personal assessment of what Dark Samus is, does include that it's not just like metaphorical that she's like a dark or evil version of Samus. Sorry about that. As I was saying, the way I see it, Dark Samus isn't just metaphorically a darker evil version of Samus. But she's also like literally a manifestation of Samus's dark side. And part of why I think that is like what I was saying earlier, how Samus seems to have a spiritual link to Dark Samus of sorts. So it's like they can both sense when the other is near. But another part of that is how Samus is portrayed through the first Prime. She's like portrayed as always angry, pretty much. And it's like, you know, whenever you get a shot of her eyes, it's like her every thought is bent towards finding Ridley and killing him. And then when you combine that with the Phazon suit and how Samus just stares down where he falls when he's defeated, she really looks menacing. It's like sort of like in Spider-Man 3 when Sandman is somewhat dissolved and carried away by the rushing water, and Black Suit's Spider-Man is just watching him, and then, you know, he just goes, "Good riddance." You know, it's that sort of thing. It's like this ugly thing that sort of has taken over Samus in the first Prime. And then which is why I find the part when she like when she looks on the Chozo ruins or the Shrine Temple bursting into flames, it's like this, which I didn't even know that part was, wait, not yet. I didn't even know that part when she takes off her helmet and is looking on the shrine. I didn't know you got that by getting at least like 75% of the items or something. But it's like you can see like she has sort of this look of pity and remorse. It's like self-reflecting her own actions. in a sense, when she thinks of the Chozo sacrifice. And then that is, of course, after... Oh, look, it's another not-so-favorite boss. Which I don't think this guy's that bad, but... And, you know, as a reminder, I have played the original game on a PC emulator before. Target can generate... Power Bomb Guardian. Can generate and fire high-yield explosives at will. Only massive kinetic damage will damage this enemy. This Darkling Spore has absorbed the ability to generate power bombs. It can fire these dangerous weapons instead of the venomous needles it normally shoots. The energies of the power bomb weapon have made it all but invulnerable. Tremendous kinetic damage will override the protective field, however. Is that so? But as I was saying, like, that moment where Samus, is like, looks like she has regret in her eyes, is, of course, after the dying Metroid Prime absorbs her Phazon suit, which is, of course, how Dark Samus came to be. And, you know, with the Phazon suit, it also absorbed some of Samus's own DNA. Oh, shoot. And the way I see it, when it absorbed the Phazon suit, it was like it was also exorcising that lust for vengeance within Samus. Or merely absorbing that side, aka the dark side of Samus. And ergo, that's how Dark Samus is not only metaphorically, but also literally Samus's dark side. That's the way I see it, anyway. Something I really appreciate about Metroid. Ow. That didn't even hurt. Why did I say ow? Oh well. Oops. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I think I mentioned this before somewhere. But like, I really love both Star Wars and Star Trek. but for different reasons. Like, Star Trek is definitely sci-fi. But I wouldn't really consider Star Wars sci-fi. Now, the thing about Star Trek that I really like is that it is sci-fi and that it's full of all these different situations that might happen or are based on science theory and whatnot. The thing I don't like about Star Trek, though, is that everything has an explanation. Like, there's no spiritual aspect of Star Trek. Like, Star Trek is pretty atheistic. And, just basically makes the claim that science is the be-all, end-all. Which is, the consensus of many folks today, unfortunately. To just say that science has all the answers when clearly it doesn't is just arrogant. And also just ignorant. Now, the thing why I like Star Wars is kind of the opposite. Like, what I don't like about Star Wars is that nothing about it is particularly realistic. And then kind of one of the ways it went wrong, ironically, was actually trying to be more realistic. Like in The Last Jedi, there's like this whole thing about not that The Last Jedi in of itself was particularly realistic in the first place. But there was this thing about, the ships having fuel or whatever. Which fuel has never been an issue in Star Wars. It's like, since when was fuel an issue? And then, of course, by creating a situation like that, they further made things even more unrealistic and just cliche, which is just annoying. But the thing I do really like about Star Wars is that it does have a strong spiritual aspect too. Albeit, somewhat Buddhist or Taoist. But not entirely. Let's see, I already got... Yes, I did, okay. Where are you going? Well, nowhere anymore. Like my brother Bob or something, you know, and my mom, they'll be like, oh, Star Wars is just Buddhist or whatever. And my contention is, well, it's not exactly. Like, yes, I get that, you know, there's the light and the dark side of the Force, and that's similar to yin and yang. But, correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding with the whole yin and yang thing, which that rhymes, is that both the light and the dark are supposed to be balanced the whole time. Which, you know, yes, in Star Wars it talks about bringing balance to the Force. But the thing is, when they talk about bringing balance to the Force, it's never actually balanced. Not in the sense that both the light and the dark are equal. Rather, what they mean is it's either all light or all dark. Oops, what the heck? Like bringing balance to the Force by bringing an end to the tyranny and the oppression of the Sith, for example. Whereas, my understanding of yin and yang, though limited, I'll admit, is that the reason there's chaos and whatnot in the world is that there's not a balance between good and evil, and that good and evil must coexist. Which, you know, is just kind of stupid. But that's not really what Star Wars is about. Like, it's not exactly the same thing. But, you know, that being said, like, so, I love Star Trek because of the exploration and the scientific stuff, but dislike it because it denies the spiritual. And then I dislike Star Trek, or Star Wars, because it's not all that scientific or realistic. But I love Star Wars because it has a strong spiritual aspect too. And then why I love Metroid and StarCraft more than either of them is because it does have a scientific aspect, and it also has a strong spiritual aspect. Now, ironically, which is also why the Sunburst is not a particularly exciting pickup. Because it wasn't made by Ford. Ah, ha, ha, ha. No. No. The reason the Sunburst isn't a particularly exciting item is also ironic. Or what makes it ironic. It's just a very slow projectile. Which also doesn't really do that much damage. And so, you know, you got those two things combined. It's like, okay, the Dark Burst is a better investment. Because the Dark Burst, like the Dark Beam shots are slower than the Light Beam shots. But the Dark Burst is faster than the Sunburst. Which, have I been calling it the Light Burst or the Sunburst? Well, anyway, it's called the Sunburst. You know, so if, like, say if the Sunburst, like, set, like, everything within a certain radius on fire, or if it caused, like, this massive explosion, that was also just really devastating, then I think it would have been a more exciting item. But alas, it's not really anybody's favorite item. It's turret time. Oops, wrong button. I always get confused which button I'm supposed to press. A to leave, B to fire. I can see my house from here. Just imagine like an astronaut floating in space and being like, I can see my house from here. Oops. Dang it. Can I just hop down there? Oh wait, I'm here. It's like when you're looking for something and you're holding it the entire time. Just a little embarrassing. You guys weren't here before. Now, of course, now that I have the Sunburst, one of these things... Yep. Shoulder mounted fires. What? Oh, you too, huh? You want to join in? You want to have some fun too? Oh, nice. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. I think I've actually used a Sunburst against these things before. And it, like, did absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, of course it damaged it, but, like... Oh, shoot. I'm on this side of the shield. Ha ha ha. Oh shit, I pissed off somebody else. Hi! You new in town? Oh, I got you. Okay. I think if you, like, alert one, you end up alerting them all, but... Oh, no, wait. Nope, never mind. Here, let me give you a kiss. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Ow. Excuse you. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm just gonna go to the dark world because I don't like the likes of you. Hey, bud. Darking Smasher. Ironic. Darkling possessed assault drone. Mechanoid target enhanced by ink possession. Target has Darkling weakness to light energy as well. Once the Ink discovered they could possess intelligent machines, the mighty Ink Smashers were top priority targets for the Horde. The drones retain all of their attacks, shockwave fists and missile launchers. It uses an energy shield in battle that can be adjusted to protect against a variety of beam weapons. The shield can be overloaded by opposite polarity beams. I'm only attacking you for the viewers. I could just escape. What? You only gave... Oh, okay, you also gave me that. I was about to say, you only gave me a missile refill? You want a free refill? You can't get that from around here. And then this one is a very back and forth part. Oh, wrong way. Okay, oh, hello. Caretaker class drone. Rogue maintenance drone. Drone designed to protect a magnetic rail chamber. Rails are boost jump apart. Perhaps the Luminoth were experimenting with boost technology. Uses electricity charged limbs to perform its duties. The drone requires sensor updates to fight. A vulnerable detection unit will extend periodically to search for targets. Destroying this unit would weaken its combat ability. It sure would. There's just something so funny about that guy just just spinning past me. I don't know why. Anyway, something that's not funny. Sanctuary Falls. Our battered... Huh, this isn't moving. Oh, okay. It's because I was holding Z. Okay. Our battered forces gathered in the Sanctuary Fortress to prepare for the inevitable siege there. They didn't wait long. Wave after wave of Ing assaulted the greatest of our fortresses with one goal in mind, to seize the energy there. The Ing turned the machines of Sanctuary against our warriors, and soon all was lost. The energy of Sanctuary was taken by the Ing. Only one energy controller remained on Ether. Oh dear. Shoot. Pretty elaborate missile expansion puzzle, but you know what? It's kind of fun, to be honest. Do I want to go back to this Corvus log just yet? Ow. Alright, let's play a little game of... something. Ow. Yeah, I don't want to go back just yet. It's not like I really need anything there at the moment. Oh, hi, fellas. Back so soon? Hello. Resbits. Ow. And stay there. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's up here. Do 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 do. Oh, wait. Oh yes, one of these Rubik's squares. Laser Rubik's squares. Whoop. Okay, here we go. Yeet. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. No, I mean, I didn't see anything. Target DNA confirmed, Dark Samus. Target is energizing herself, building internal supply of Phazon energy to dangerously high levels. Where'd she go? Ow. Just giving me flashbacks of the Boost Guardian, are we? Dark Samus Reborn, enhanced and vengeful. Enhanced beam system and boost attacks added to arsenal. Stealth field generator present in armor. Tactical scans have identified several new battle systems in the armor of Dark Samus. She now wields a potent variant of your charge beam her boost attack has been augmented, and the ability to render herself invisible is present as well. Bioscan suggests that Dark Samus can reform her body short of total atomic disruption. Extreme caution recommended. Noted. Yeah, well, I've got some new weapons too. Like here, you want a piece of this thing that I found in the same area where we fought the first time? Ah, you didn't like that, eh? Also got that. Ow. Oh, ow, whoa. Oh, you're invisible. Oh, you're still invisible? Oh, I can hit you with missiles like this. I also got this! Oh, you jumped out of the way. Gotcha! Such another great, like, what the heck was that? Moment. It's also interesting because it looks like Samus obviously was reaching out to prevent her from falling. The question then is why? Is it because she wants answers? Like, who are you? What do you want? Why are you trying to attack me? Why are you hunting me? Or is there something more? Like, does it show Samus actually feels some pity towards Dark Samus? I don't know. Just kind of food for thought. Like, why did Samus reach out? Get our second beam upgrade. Visor upgrade. I said that about the Dark Visor, too. What's the matter with me? I don't know. This is a very large elevator. That Dark Samus fight in particular is probably most people's favorite. It's probably my second favorite. With my favorite being the final fight in Prime 3. Even though, like, that fight itself isn't actually hard. Unless you're playing hyper mode difficulty. Then again, to be fair, all Dark Samus fights are pretty easy. Which I think is also, like, it's deliberate that way, I think. To give some refreshing aspect to the fight and also make it just fun. But, that being said, thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I hope to see y'all next time. Ciao!